Let that shit sink in. You work at a grocery store, you can't afford to buy food from the grocery store. And they give you the discount. NANI? Dynamite! Dynamite! Bring back Brittany Griner. Hey, how you doing? My name's Heero. This is the Identity Booth. This is the Crazy Karen Corner. This is the part of the show that keeps our channel afloat. And today, we're continuing the new transition of Karens and Kens getting their comeuppance, the redemption arc. I'm happy to see people getting owned for whatever reason. But because of how crazy inflation has been recently, I want to talk about two Kens right now who got owned because they're upset. Stuff is too expensive now. And I can't afford what's going on. But because I can't afford the food that I'm out here purchasing, instead of me to take my grievances up with the people who are causing this inflation, greedy owners and greedy tabloid writers and economists that are just out here scaremongering our markets. Because the truth is, our inflation doesn't need to be this high. But those greedy corporations got to make up 2 years of money they've lost because we were all at home. Got to make that money back. But instead of me to, take my grievance up with my city ordinance or better bureau, whatever, price gouging, whatever it means, I'm going to take it up with the people making minimum wage or less. And I'm going to air my grievances as a grown-ass man with 2 love handles behind me. Look like I got 2 fucking ham sandwiches packed behind my shirt. I'm going to take my grievances up with them instead of actually doing something constructive about it. Let's hear about this one.
$10 for that sandwich is plenty. You don't need to charge more than $10 for that. Yeah, that's inappropriate to do that. Okay. Whatever you're waiting on, sir, is your business. I made an order off your menu that has a price next to it, okay? I don't really want to be bothered by your greed, okay? If you're going to be greedy with me, I'm not going to do business with you. I don't appreciate that at all, okay? Okay, that's called customer service. Yeah, because I'm a customer and you're talking money with me, okay? I'll tell you what, I don't want to do business with you. Goodbye. Goodbye. $10 for that sandwich is plenty.
The balls. What the fuck? How do y'all hear that shit? Why does it keep on muting itself? The balls of this guy, right? The balls of this guy, right? Because the thing that no one's talking about here is for $10, he could have gone out and bought all the ingredients he needs to make his own goddamn sandwich. It's the entitlement. That's the constant thing. And I'm happy they didn't give him his goddamn sandwich for the price one. So basically what I'm assuming is he ordered this sandwich off of a menu. And this is such a boomer thing, right? He orders, because boomers are the only ones who will go to a restaurant and pick up the menu when they used to provide it in paper form and hold on to that one piece of paper for 10 years, come back to the restaurant and say, I would like to order this. If it's even on the menu still. If it is, then go pick it up and then compare it to what's on their menu, on their paper, but never once open up their iPhone to check and see if shit's been updated. You could have used Open Table. You could have used Yelp. You could have gone to their own goddamn website. But the fact that his reality is preserved in the documentation. This is the equivalent of a PDF not opening in a Word document and him being upset about it. It's just a boomerish thing to do. And for him to then berate and belittle saying that it's about customer service. Oh, the customer service is what makes it the price? No, motherfucker, it's what's going on. You don't need to charge me. He's telling someone how to run their own business. That's what white privilege is. White privilege is the ability for you to walk into an establishment that has a business structure, that has an owner, that has an organization, that has management and finances, and you have no partaking in that, and you telling them your shit's fucked up and I could do better.
Whatever you're waiting on, sir, is your business. I made an order off your menu that has a price next to it, okay? I don't really want to be bothered by your greed, okay?
And he's putting the blame on the cook. You think that frontline cook is making all the money? You think that's the guy winning right now? You think if he was making decisions, you would actually be talking to him? He's an idiot. He has no nuance about the situation.
You're going to be greedy with me. I'm not going to do business with you.
You see that black woman back there? Let me.
Price next to it, okay? I don't really want to be bothered by your greed, okay? If you're going to be greedy with me.
See that black one right there? And when he slammed that paper down, that look right there is universal. That's the look of saying that couldn't have been me, because this straight heterosexual version of Elton John would have got his ass beat from here to the rocket ship and all the way to the motherfucking moon and back to brotherly love in Philadelphia, motherfucker. Like, that's the look of a black woman saying couldn't have been me. This God bless this person right here. He's a saint. He's a saint, because it could have been her. That's what she's saying.
I'm not going to do business with you. I don't appreciate that at all. Okay? Okay, that's called customer service.
$10, however much it was. If the sandwich was $20, just say you don't got it. Just say you don't got it, and get the fuck out, broke boy. The fact that this person even explaining this to him, and man, God bless him. Let's move on to the next one. And this one I just wanted to watch because I found it to be interesting. This was on Reddit. This dude's crying about a pizza costing $10. $10.02. Let me hear this shit.
All right, guys, I'm hopping on here because I'm frustrated. I just got Morgan her favorite pizza, Blaze Red Vine. It's a single pizza. There's no meat on it. It's got like 2 or 3 toppings. It's yummy, but it's
a plain pizza with 2 or 3 toppings. So off top, Paul's an idiot, right?
simple, not that big. It was $10.02.
I'm assuming that it was a small, which is 6 inches. 6 inches in diameter, probably. Probably. That doesn't make sense, but I guess I'm going to just assume 6 inches in diameter.
For this, as they were ringing me up, I was expecting it to be $8 tops. I think it should be more like
$2? You're crying about a $2 differential? By the way, these people complaining about the price of food without legitimately having financial distress. And I feel like you don't have financial distress if you are able to make an order of pizza. Because for $10, you could have gone out and got the ingredients to make 4 pizzas. 4 large pieces. You could have gone out and got the ingredients to make 4 large pieces. But because you took time out of your day to then record yourself crying and complaining, I have reason to believe you're probably not that bad of a struggle. And you pulled out your phone in your car to cry about it. Who you...
more like $7, $10.02. No meat on it. Thank you,
You said 3 toppings.
Biden. Thank you, Biden voters, for the inflation. It's fun.
And he shows his cards at the end. This wasn't about the pizza. This wasn't about it being $10. It's about trying to pin this on Joe Biden, which is childish, which is disingenuous, which is a constant reminder that he is someone who literally was out there supporting and cheering people on January 6th. That's what it was all about. It was about trying to put blame on Joe Biden. But these people like him, and people like him, they're the bane of my existence, right? But he still bought it. So I guess it wasn't that expensive. And I bet you didn't tip. Because if you think it's difficult for you to make it, like I said, and I said this and people always like look at me crazy whenever I say this. There are people who work at Walmart that can't afford 2 weeks of groceries on the budget, on the salary they make at Walmart. Let that shit sink in. You work at a grocery store, you can't afford to buy food from the grocery store. And they give you the discount. What, little 10% off? Every penny fucking counts. Inflation is bad. I totally get it. I understand. As a person who's privileged enough not to recognize inflation right now because of the way I'm currently living, I feel for people. But I was also a person that used to eat ramen packets without the salt. High in sodium. Blood pressure gets up there. We have to do better in a multitude of situations. But America is in a country that wants for anything more. We throw away. I was walking in an airport yesterday, and I literally watched the Starbucks throw away bread they made 6 hours ago. We are literally eating ourselves alive. Inflation, I don't believe this inflation that we're experiencing needs to take place. It's more about greed. It's more about greed from a business owner standpoint. It's more about greed from our government not having the ability or the balls to really do anything about it. But that's another story for neither here or there. Let me know what you think about these two douchebag Karens in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. Keep sending me these babies getting their feelings hurt, because they don't deserve anything more or anything less than what they do deserve. You feel me? So like, share, and subscribe. I'm about to go eat a real meal.